Good morning to everybody, or good afternoon. I really don't know. I'll try to share my slides. Is it? Can you
Yes.
see it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, would you mind to go to the slideshow, please, Dulci?
Yeah, I'm trying. Is
All
it all
right.
right?
Perfect. Perfect.
Great. Well, Brazil don't have really high mountains. So I'll be talking instead about communities that live in remote places, many of them surrounded by mountains. So I'm talking about quilombos. Quilombo is the denomination for the land and communities of descendants of Africans brought to Brazil to become slaves, people who resisted the slavery regime that prevailed in Brazil for over 300 years and was abolished in 1888. Different events are involved in the origins of quilombos. Not only the escape of African women and men from slavery to free and isolated lands, but also land acquisition through inheritance, donation, or as payment for services rendered to the state, or by staying at the very place they already lived and tended the land. There are quilombos all over Latin America: Colombia, Ecuador, Suriname, Honduras, Belize, Nicaragua, and Brazil. In many of these countries, as well as in Brazil, the right to traditional lands is recognized by the state. The Brazilian Constitution of 1988 recognized the rights of contemporary quilombos for the first time and guaranteed to quilombos communities the right to own their collective territories. It is the responsibility of government institutions to demarcate the territory and provide the land title, which unfortunately is a very slow process. According to IBGE, Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics, there are 5,972 quilombola communities distributed in 1,672 municipalities. 404 territories are recognized and only 181 are titled. When titling is not assured, quilombola communities are more vulnerable to disputes involving their territories. Moreover, there are constitutional amendment proposal that proposes to give to the legislative congressman the power to demarcate indigenous and quilombolas territories, as well as the ratification of land already approved. Quilombolas are linked by historical, affective, kinship, and traditional ties. They have their own festivities, they know the local plants, and have their own medicine. Calunga is the biggest quilombo of the world and consists of 56 communities. Calunga means protection or sacred place in Bantu language. This is another quilombo, Mumbuca. Their territory was recognized in 2006, but still there is no land title. The State Conservation Reserve of Jalapão, created in 2001, encompassed Mumbuca territory. In 2005, they were threatened with expropriation. They have been living there for more than 9 generations. Mumbuca is the popular name of a bee that nests on the ground. Though those communities are located in very remote and difficult places to reach, COVID-19 has reached them. They faced the same problems as indigenous people in their reservations, difficulties to get to towns where there are hospitals able to give them treatment, access to safety equipment, means to get the supplies they need during isolation, income reduction as they had to stop with tourism activities and or selling their products, crafts, fruit jams, cassava flowers, and other things. Data about COVID situation within Quilombo communities are scarce and difficult to obtain. These numbers I got from CONAC, National Coordination of Articulation of Black Rural Quilombola Communities in the territories in which it operates. And data from Brazil I took from WHO, World Health Organization. Due to the difficulties of access to and communication with Quilombola communities, the situation of the disease among Quilombolas is certainly underestimated. Due to the invisibility of these people, even inside Brazil, and due to structural racism in my country, there is a good chance that they will be the last ones to which vaccine will be available. I thank you very much for having me, and yes, for having me here and for giving me the chance of talking about these communities. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. Namaste.
Namaste.